You did it. You saved your first $1,000. And now, you're standing at the edge of a huge opportunity, the moment where your money stops just sitting and starts working for you. But here's the thing, your very first investment matters more than you think. It's not just about growing $1,000, it's about building the habits, the mindset, and the momentum that can turn this small start into real, lasting wealth. Today, I'm going to show you exactly where and how to invest your first $1,000 for maximum growth, safely, smartly, and strategically. And stay with me, because at the end of this video, I'll reveal a powerful bonus move that can set you up for success automatically, even while you sleep. Before we dive in, if you're serious about building your future and making your money work harder than you do, hit that subscribe button now. Every week I break down real-world strategies to help you save, invest, and build the life you deserve. Ready to take the first real step toward wealth? Let's dive in. Most people think the first $1,000 they invest isn't a big deal. But here's the truth, it's everything. Because your first investment isn't just about the money you're putting in, it's about the foundation you're building for the rest of your financial life. The habits you create now, researching before you invest, staying consistent, managing your emotions, these are the exact habits that separate people who grow rich over time from those who stay stuck hoping for a lucky break. It's not about finding the perfect stock or chasing quick wins, it's about starting smart, starting strong. Because $1,000 invested wisely today doesn't just grow into $2,000 or $5,000. It builds the skills that can turn into $100,000 or even $1 million over your lifetime, and honestly, the sooner you start mastering the basics, the sooner you unlock the power of true financial freedom. But before we jump into where you should invest, let's first talk about something even more important: what not to do with your first $1,000. When you finally have $1,000 ready to invest, it's exciting. And that excitement, it's dangerous. Because it's in this moment that most beginners make mistakes that can set them back months, even years. The first mistake? Chasing hype. Jumping into the latest trendy stock, cryptocurrency, or next big thing because everyone's talking about it. The second mistake? Putting all your money into one place. One stock, one bet, one gamble. Thinking it's a shortcut to riches. And the third mistake? Investing without a plan. Throwing money into random ideas without understanding how they fit into a bigger picture. Here's the reality. Your first $1,000 isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about building the discipline that makes you rich over time. Avoid the hype. Avoid the bets. Avoid the panic moves. Instead, follow a simple, proven strategy. And that's exactly what I'm about to show you next. Before you think about doubling or tripling your money, you need to protect it, and that means making sure your financial foundation is solid. The smartest move you can make with your first $1,000, keep part of it accessible, but let it grow safely. Set aside a portion, maybe $300 to $500, into a high-yield savings account or a money market account. These options give you security. Your money is safe, it earns a little interest, and most importantly, it's available when you need it. Because emergencies happen. Unexpected car repairs, medical bills, job changes. Life doesn't wait for your investment plan to mature. Having cash ready protects you from having to sell investments at the wrong time. Or worse, falling back into debt. Think of it like building a sturdy base before you build the skyscraper. Once you've locked down this safety layer, you can confidently invest the rest for real growth. And that's exactly what we're going to tackle next. Now that your emergency layer is secured, it's time to make your money work smarter, not harder. And one of the best ways to do that? Start with diversified index funds. Instead of trying to pick one perfect stock, which even the pros get wrong, you invest in hundreds of companies at once through a single fund. For example, an S&P 500 index fund gives you tiny ownership pieces in giants like Apple, Amazon, Google, and hundreds more, automatically diversified, historically growing over time. Why does this matter? Because when you spread your risk across many companies and industries, you protect yourself from the ups and downs of any single stock. You don't have to guess. You don't have to check stock prices every day. You simply ride the long-term wave of economic growth. And the best part? Many of these funds have super low fees, meaning more of your money stays working for you, not for someone else. A smart first move could be putting $300 to $500 into a low-cost index fund and letting time and compound growth do their magic. But if you're feeling a little more adventurous, there's another smart strategy you might want to layer on, and that's coming up next. Once you have a strong, stable core with your savings and index funds, you can add a little spice to your portfolio. Carefully. This is where small exposure to growth assets comes in. Maybe you allocate 10 to 20% of your $1,000 toward individual stocks, innovative industries, or emerging sectors like tech, renewable energy, or healthcare innovation. The key here is balance enough to benefit if they soar, but not so much that it wrecks your foundation if they stumble. Think of it like planting a few wild cards in your garden, while still depending on your reliable crops to feed you. You could pick a few companies you truly believe in, ones you've researched and understand, not just ones trending on social media. And remember, even with growth plays, patience is power. The goal isn't to double your money overnight, it's to plant seeds that could multiply over the next 5, 10, 20 years. Now, to make all of this even easier, and ensure you actually stay consistent, there's one final move you absolutely must make, and it's coming up next. The real secret to growing your wealth isn't just about making smart choices once, it's about making smart choices automatically, over and over again. That's why, honestly, one of the smartest moves you can make after investing your first $1,000 is setting up automation. Most investment platforms today actually allow you to schedule automatic contributions, whether that's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, straight from your checking account into your investment account. Even if it's just $25, $50, or $100 a month, automation takes the emotion out of the process. You don't have to remember, you don't have to decide, it just happens quietly, consistently, in the background, while you live your life. And over time, these small automatic moves create massive momentum. Because wealth isn't built by giant leaps, it's built by steady, quiet, relentless steps taken over and over again. And now that you have the blueprint in your hands, let's wrap it all together, because your $1,000 is about to become so much more. Your first $1,000 isn't just a milestone, it's a message. It's proof that you're serious about your future. It's the spark that can ignite a lifetime of wealth, freedom, and opportunity, if you take the right steps. Today, you learned exactly how to protect your money, grow it smartly, and automate the process so you never lose momentum. It's not about perfection. It's not about picking the perfect investment. It's about starting. It's about building momentum. It's about trusting the process. So, here's your move. Pick your strategy, take action today, and set your future in motion. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's your first move with your $1,000? And if you want more real, practical strategies to save, invest, and build your best life, hit that subscribe button now. Your journey to real wealth starts today, and you're not doing it alone. Let's build it together.